Sean with Carter's Farm Mobile Petting Zoo, and I'm working with Chicken.org today, and we're actually going to talk about how to handle chickens. One of the key components for a chicken is, most of the time, if you've ever seen any movies, Rocky for example, chickens aren't easy to catch. But the more you handle them and the more time you spend with them, the easier it's going to be for you to be able to handle your chicken, and they're going to realize they're not in danger. Chickens aren't always running from you because you want to pick them up. They're running from you because you're so much bigger and so much taller, and they don't know if they're going to be in danger if you come up near them. So their natural instinct is flight. They have fight or flight instincts. If they fight you, it's never good, so the flight is always the best option for them. So I'm going to grab a chicken right now. We're going to talk about different ways to hold them. See, I made that look easy. It's not that easy typically, but mine get handled a lot. Now, the first thing when holding a chicken is you really want to control their wings. If you pick up a chicken and don't control their wings, they're likely to flap, like that one did a little bit. Mine are pretty good, but they can flap. That, if their wings are trimmed, or even if they're not, they can hit you in the face. And the bigger birds you get, a goose, a turkey that you may be picking up, they can knock you unconscious with these wings. It's a hard bone in there, and they have a lot of power behind it. So just like that, I'm not holding the wings where I'm actually opening myself up to let this chicken flap around like crazy. So we're gonna stop again. So I'm gonna take one hand, I'm gonna hold one wing down, and I'm not squeezing when I do this. I'm just resting that wing down so I can control that wing. Now, she's a big girl too, so getting my hand all the way around her is tough. And now we're just gonna rest with one wing held. Now, a chicken that's fighting you is not gonna be this easy to do. I'm gonna take the other hand, do the same thing. My thumb is over the wing, here's the wing. We're just gonna cover the wing, and again, we're not squeezing hard, and we're just gonna gently hold her. I like to tell the kids, when you hold a chicken, it's like holding a water balloon. You don't wanna pop it, and you don't wanna drop it. So we're gonna lift it from the bottom, but we are using our thumbs to hold those wings down. If it's a smaller chicken, you can even go with another form where you can hold the wings down this way. If it's a little bit easier, your hands around. But on a full-grown chicken that's an egg layer, you are gonna wanna hold those down. Can they still slip their wing out from underneath your thumb? Yes. And then you just reset and you go right back to the original piece. Now, if the chicken won't calm down and you can't get it to, we do here on the farm is we can actually grab them by their feet. Well, that's not what we want. We can hold them by their feet, and we can actually hang them upside down. They may fight a little bit initially, but that will instinctively actually calm them down. And then you can just control the wings, and you have an opportunity to reset. You can carry a chicken around by its feet to get it from point A to point B if they are not going to allow you to hold them. One of the easiest ways for kids to hold them, because most of the time you're going to have kids that want to be involved. I call it the football carry. My arm and my body is actually holding those wings down and allowing us to actually just keep this chicken like a football and rest in there. That makes the chicken feel a little bit more comfortable and less out there, right? When you hold a chicken out, it thinks it may fall, it's gonna flap its wings. When it feels secure, typically, they're gonna let you handle them just like this, and it's an easy way to transport them from one spot to another. So this is one of my favorite ways, especially for children, because they don't have to squeeze. Kids always feel like they have to hold it tighter, and adults will too, especially when something's trying to flap. But we can hold that here, and if he gets a wing out, that one's free, and he flaps it, it's okay because it's not by your head or your face. You can just let it flap away until you can get control and tuck that back in again. On behalf of Carter's Farm and Chickens.org, thank you very much for hanging out with us today and learning a little bit more about chickens and what you can do to have chickens at home. And don't forget to send us your videos right here that you have of your chickens. We'll post them if they make the cut, and we want to see what you have going on your farm.